When you look at like business stuff, was there like, were there some small choices you made along the way in your career that like, you were like, oh wow, that was bigger than I thought? Or were there things that you kind of passed up where you're like, maybe that, or what, like that was a learning curve? Because you guys get thrown so many products. I mean, people come at me with all types of stuff, like do these Band-Aids or something and do these neck braces. It's like, I'm not even hurt or anything. And they want you to,
to be honest, I say no a lot. Like,
oh yeah.
Just, I get so many things thrown at me. Something to do with lube, creating my own lube. Could be,
Really?
could be a good idea, but I'm just there like, why?
Like,
why? Like,
for the autos or no, for autos or for
the
sex, you mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Or for like, is it a lube for mechanics for?
No.
Like an engineering type of, like a.
No, for sex.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Now, if you could do a dual lube there, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're.
Well, it works for both.
Yeah. Hey, this tire's not turning, neither is this woman. So you could like, I think if you could leverage that now, that's a really.
You know what? You might be onto something.
A friend of mine who's a comedian in the States, he told me one time, the one thing you can always say is just no. Like if you don't know what to do, then just say no.
Yeah.
Because you're probably okay where you're at, and then you can figure it out.
Well, I feel like I've got quite far by just saying no. I mean, obviously, I'm glad I said yes to Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was definitely a dub.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, that's something like that Did something like that change your life to like a different perspective, even for yourself? I mean, that's remarkable.
Well, I don't think it's changed me as a person, but it's changed my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have a lot more private jets now.
Yeah.
Which is, more private jets.
More lunch.
More lunch. I'm able to relax a lot more. I'm able to just, not worry about too much. Look after the family, etc. Like, it's just, now it's like, I can really just do what I want. Whereas, before Prime, I'm still like, I was still able to do what I want, but like, I had to be more strategic, etc. And, I guess play the game a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congrats, man. Yeah, I mean,
thank you,
it's
man.
valued at billions of dollars, that company.
It's taken us a lot of hard work to get to that point. It's just, I think people don't realize, because you see people trying to replicate left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Just the marketing you have to do, like especially the first year, we traveled so much from America to Europe to all these different places just to promote.
Like day after day, like just doing appearances.
Yeah, and just doing PR left, right, and center, just to constantly get Prime in people's faces. Like, it was intense, and like, it's quite draining on the body, but like, we knew the vision. We knew we had a product that was gonna fly. It tastes great, and it's better than our competitors. So
my nephew has 2 Primes before he goes to sleep.
Okay, yeah,
and he's doing pretty good. He's he has his dreams, he said, are pretty good. So I think that's why he enjoys it as like kind of a dream enhancer. But he's kind of a unique kid. But I think he's only about 8 or 9. But he'll put away some Prime before bed.
That's cute.
But I think it's just wild when something like that happens, and people don't see how much has to go into it. How many like just places you have to show up at, appearances. Whose plan was Prime? Was it just you guys had come together and thought about it?
Logan came to me. And he was like, oh, I've got this idea with 2 other guys that we work with when it comes to Prime. And he was like, yeah, we should try and work together. So I was there like, all right, first of all, we were first in a boxing match. So I don't know.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I don't know. Chill, bro. But I was there like, I wanted like get, really understand the product, know who the other 2 guys were, and just really understand everything. And, at first, I was a bit unsure. I tried the product was fine. I was like, oh, this tastes really good. And then, we just went with it.
Wow.
So it's crazy. Do we actually have like a Prime? I can.
In like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, have you never had one?
I've had one.
Oh, okay. But no, you can see, I think it's at the bottom where it says made by the Prime team. So it was going to be KSI and Logan. But because I left just before the launch, they changed it to the Prime team. Yeah. And then
So do you have to fight your way back in, or did you just
No.
in?
They definitely were like, yo,
We want you back in.
We want you back and we need this to work. Yeah.
So wow, that's crazy. You were that close.
This close to being like no to Prime. Yeah.
Wow.
Very like
And
crazy.
what was it? Was it just a feeling where did you like pray about it one night and you're like, I'm gonna see how I feel tomorrow? Or like you're just gonna trust your instincts a little more? Because that's crazy, dude. That's crazy to be. Because I've been close on little things where you're like, nothing like Prime, but you know, different opportunities where you're like, this doesn't feel right. And
yeah. No, it was just, there was just a few things that were happening and I was just like, I wasn't too sure. And then once those things got rectified, I was there like, yeah, I'm all in. Let's do it.
wow,
Yeah.
that's fucking incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, because to then create a product that does so well, that's like, yeah, that's after you have some success, it feels like that's what everybody tries to get you to do. They're like, do this toothpaste, do this,
Yeah. So
knee
now I
braces or
get
something.
people wanting me to do everything. Yeah. Thinking it's just going to be like Prime. It's just, it's going to be hard to replicate something like Prime.
Yeah, and why would you? Yeah, I mean, it would be silly.
the
But
first
people are
of its
always
kind.
trying to get me like, yeah, do these knee braces. A lot of stuff for me is like
knee brace.
or like pull up a knee brace if you can, brother.
Wait,
you guys have them here?
Do you have bad knees?
No, but it's just the kind of shit you get approached with, But were there choices of things that you did like pass up where you were like, oh, that was smart? Like at the time I couldn't see it. Like just because like having vision like that is interesting and important, Like
Well, I mean, I can tell you a bad situation where I decided to do this video with some Asian content creator. It was, I don't know why I did it. I did know why I did it because I got asked to do it for about like 5K at the time. And for me, back then, was huge.
oh, it's a lot of money.
So I'd just be in this video and I had to like collect balls while being attached to him. So I was also in like Lycra or just like a really tight morph suit.
Okay.
And we had to just be attached to each other and collect balls.
That sounds very. Pull Billy Elliot back up again, if you will. I think that's what we're gonna end. So now we've each had
So that was one I probably regret.